down together. You're going to have to do it with them because they'll hold it for like 2 seconds and then they'll stop. So for as long as, maybe you set the timer for 30 seconds. This is called the low back stretch. So they start standing up. It's a very shallow angle. If they're at too steep of an angle, it's more of an exercise and you want it to be a stretch. Drop your hips back. Let your chin hang heavy to your chest. And just pull your hips away from the anchor point, stretching the shoulders, the low back, your hamstrings. Hold it here for as long as you want to. Good. Everybody stand up. Keep your heels planted on the ground. Just like the warm-up, we're going to do the hip hinge, which stretches out those hamstrings. Reach your hands forward, slide the shoulder blades down your back, tip your tailbone up to the sky. Pull the belly button in and breathe. Feel the back of those legs stretching out. Great. Push down into your hands, roll up all the way straight. Now, figure 4 stretch. Find your balance on your right leg. Cross your left foot over your right leg. Shoulders stay over the hips, and take a seat. You're stretching out the piriformis and the hip of the right, on the right side. All right. People aren't going to like this very much if their legs are already tired, but just have them hold it. Try not to lean forward. It's kind of fun. If you have somebody really flexible, let them play with it. They move their foot in a little bit. They're leaning back, keeping your knees stacked over your heel. They can come all the way down, dropping their butt to their heel and really stretch out that hip. Have them come up, switch it to the other side. All the way down. Okay, so the figure 4 stretch. Now, here's a really good seller. Have them start facing the anchor point. This is the long torso stretch. Take your right foot, cross it over your left foot. Your toes are facing the side, but your shoulders are still facing that anchor point. Drop your hips away. I'm making a C shape with the inside of my body, pushing my hips away from the anchor point. I take my left arm, the front arm, tip it up slightly, look underneath the elbow, and I'm feeling the stretch from the left rib cage all the way down over my left hip into the IT band. Come on up, face the anchor point, lean back, take your left foot, cross it over the right foot, shoulders face the anchor point, drop the hips away, and then look underneath the right elbow. I'm also rocking my weight into my back foot. Come on up. Last stretch I would do. Elbows at shoulder height, facing away from the anchor point. Palms facing the mirror or the wall in front of you. Step your right foot forward, come up onto your back toe, and bend. Lean into it, open up the chest. Okay? If people are too far away from the anchor point, it's going to be too much of a stretch. If they're too far under the anchor point, they're going to want to really lean forward, and now it's more of a leg exercise. So what you want to do is have them walk away first. Get no slack in the ropes. Elbows are shoulder height, and they're kind of leaning into the handles. Then step one foot back and kind of step your front foot forward just a little bit, and you can sink comfortably into that stretch. And then you can have them switch legs.